Hi there, I'm Graham and welcome back to War and These 2. And I've got some serious repairing to do. Let's start spreading you guys out. I need to be able to fix this somehow. Moscow surrounded, but probably only for this turn. This 2577 guy's just rocked up. Ready to make a mess of my world. The survival chance I've got here. Right, I have to take this guy out here, don't I? There we go, that's 38,000 men. That'll improve things a tad. Bring this completely battered Panzer Division out a bit. Alright, let's start proing some of these guys in. Right, that should give me a chance of holding that bit of the line open. Routed them. Yeah. Try and do as much of a number as we can on the but yeah, Moscow falling is 100% a pipe dream at this point. Yep, he's gonna have to stay there, just try and keep that from collapsing. Start throwing in front together. That HQ. Back up that rifle unit. Right here, what can we do to mess up their little offensive? Put that rail line. Use. There we go. We've at least cut their supply lines. That was a level 2 fort, we ain't cracking that. Alright, I desperately want 16,000. tank core, that's why these things are coming up as stronger. Road attempts surrounding some Soviet formations. You guys are slowly refitting back to something that works. You shoot pop HQ. You can re-surround those guys. Be some tight. Gonna need everything I've got then. Over 12,000 there. Do this one while I can think about it. Over 24,000 there. Please, for the love of God, surrender. How long can they survive without any supplies? Alright, I have to try and slow them down here. At least we got a front. Up at HQ. Yeah, best off going on the defensive here. Oh, here we go, that's I've got it. Fitting one of those guys. Let's extend to the Kharkov River there. Try and make them attack across it. What's that, Danube? Around him. It was some good mud. Good, but it's low on supplies. I don't know why. The rail line does exist up here. This guy's stubborn, his resistance to, like, surrendering is very, very annoying. Oh, my poor Panzer divisions. So battered. No fuel, that's the problem. Right. No fresh troops. One obviously hanging around on the railway. Still inflicted 180 and 39 on them. Manpower pool is terrible for them. Performance pool is increasing. Fuel stores are nearly non-existent. Actually reducing their total men down quite a lot. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. Here we go. Straight in there with the 21st surrendering. We're out in the Luftwaffe Field Division. We held there, took out a good number of tanks. Another half my tanks gone there. There's still even enough room for them to do some sort of weird manoeuvring. Really grinding their way towards Moscow. Just think the films this is going to create, like the heroic rescue of Moscow after being cut off for a month. This is Stalingrad for this timeline. German army has battered itself trying to take the city. Being pushed back in the south. Okay, the offensive is over. I need to start pulling my tanks off to refit, so that I will actually have tanks to defend when the mud comes. With the exception of these guys in the very far south, pretty much defensive operations only. Holding the line. If we can get these guys as well, that'd be lovely. 2 core in there. Maybe 3 core. I need to take Orel as well. How long do they survive? But multiple cities that should have been wiped out months ago. Redacting this apparently. Lots of movement going on, which is either good or bad for me. Come on, game. This is a little tight. There we go. Right, 319 sorties. 63,000 casualties to their 40. I'm just starting the south to make myself feel better. Yay, 46,000. There you go, I'm back in the lead already. Let's use these two to support this part of the line. Then you pop back in here and refit. So yes, I'm in desperate need of the ability to repair up these guys. So they're going to be needed for my defensive operations. Anyway, I can pull a panzer unit off the line in favour of sticking an infantry pod in there. Do that move, that's the wrong guy. Will be good. Defensive terrain wise, there's not much difference there. Let's just shorten the line a little bit. Pop you in there to hold that bit. Of course, the no offensive bit doesn't count for incredibly weak units on the line like that, where we can actually do some good long-term damage. At least this is teaching me I need to build some better depots up. 100 for 20k. 100 for 15k. 100 for 18k. Yeah, 141,000. That of course gives me plenty of other guys to throw onto the front line. I need to start building up a double line in places. Here I'm less certain we'll get these guys, because these guys are 40'd up. But we can give it a go, can't we? Hoping that we can just kind of come on, you can surrender. And I need you to help me put this front line back together. Probably in the city, because it'll be hard to shift in the city. Yeah, I need to move you down here. What's this reserve corps? Too far south. Far too far south. Oh, I was hoping to turn this guy back. You gentlemen need to think about getting out. Do what we can to secure back here. Our main ability is to destroy Moscow. Can't smack up that tank corps though. Right. Bit of a retreat up there, but we can take it. We're not going to advance into that. This is not the time for advancing. At least push it back into my colour. Any tank unit that can pull back. Good. We'll build a new depot here. Wait for colouring. You're going to reserve. Popping back one, going on reserve. You're also already on reserve. So, no idea why this game captures my Steam overlay, but only this game. Okay, those are 3 hexes that aren't apparently captured. Up their artillery. Still that core HQ. Nothing in here. Do we have anything good in the reserves? At 15,000, I'm going to say no. Got all those Italian units that need to come out. 2 Panzer divisions. That are just skeletons. Load of Romanian. Look at a heavy Panzerjäger battalion. I suppose they're Panzer Hunters, aren't they? Anti-tank unit, yeah. So why has he got no tanks? It's like just 800 guys with anti-tank guns. I desperately need these artillery guys to come forward and help. Hello, Mr. Pioneer Battalion. Hello, Mr. Stug Battalion. I don't care, you're under strength. Get out there and get me some tanks on the line. Black Regiment will be ready soon. No. What's the final? Final total 70 to 148. You're reducing them. Got 2 big pockets here I'm not sure they can get into. Don't just need to surrender already. This thing especially. Okay. At least I'm slowly withdrawing units. A couple of units trapped there. You come down to help deal with them. Huge open slave, barely held by anyone. I may have to start breaking news down to cover this. We'll see what happens when we actually start forming a line. So, let's sit down over to that. Okay, we're off with hold around Moscow. That is a lot of men. That's 185,000 men, plus 100 tanks. Retreated there. Yeah, nothing's going to stop them reaching Moscow at this point. I'm just gotta hope they'll starve to death before this lot reaches it. Yeah, the number of retreats is increasing. Reconnected that northern one, they've routed those infantry guys. I gave my all though, yeah. No one can't say I haven't threatened them. Blowing the southern advance a little bit. Oof, that's a bit hit. Held there. Held for the second wave. Retreated there. These guys are so tenuous. I'd rather they just retreated now, actually. Before they get properly surrounded. They put one unit in there. I have not got much I can do to stop them. Right, those guys are confident enough to attack outwards. Yeah, they've reopened the line to those guys. I'm not surprised, to be honest. They can push me back where they want. The only advantage this year is they're not strong everywhere. Building assault fronts, forming front line. We made it another one. Oh no, we didn't. I forgot forming front line can still have a DR'd attack in it. Okay, back to me. These back reserve units up there looking good. That's because there's one of those guys in there. Let's pull these guys back to the fortifications. Fortificated? What am I even on about? Take off 322,000 surrenders. Rescue these guys. We got him off. At least they recover relatively quickly once they're back in range. Let's say no to that guy advancing. Actually cut off, but also not in a good state, strength-wise. A Panzer Corps that needs changing to a different command. Come on, you're down to 13. Finally, 40,000 surrender. We can start thinking about putting another force on the front lines. Okay, that's looking a bit better defended now. I've lost one of my army groups, haven't I? That's why everyone's gone white. You got enough move to move up here. Try and hem this guy in a bit. There you go. He can't do anything dangerous. Pull another tank unit out. That entire stack could do with moving. Okay, we're stabilising this now. Get these two. Pull you off, mark you on reserve. You haven't got much in the way of fuel. Pull you two back. Refit you, put you in reserve. Depot up just so it gives me plenty of places to rebuild. Down here, very, very annoying. So I have to go for the old-fashioned method. Just properly routing them, but 80k. He's come back behind the lines. Apart from that, and this quick pop up to pop you. Balls down here that need. You're watching. No, right, that's not the opportunity it looked like. And my tank units down here looking. Apart from the horrific lack of fuel, numbers are actually improving quite rapidly. Go to reserve. You need to turn it refitting. Oh, undo that move. Just wanted the infantry bod. Okay. slowly bringing this force here back into some semblance of like a actual fighting unit. Losses were a lot lower, and we've managed to knock out 120k of them again. Sicily's fallen. Yeah, not really much I could do about that. If it hadn't, I could have supported those more if it hadn't been for the Moscow offensive. Just hoping they're losing lots of troops to General. Like, so there's attrition. There we go. Is there somebody in there? No, it's just being weird. Okay. Time for my punching. I don't want to do this. Okay, here we go with the attacks. Zoomed out again. You know what, zooming out. Sorry about this. Am I holding quite well? Switching from back to prepared positions there. So. There they go, they've reconnected Moscow. Got this. Okay, that's not great, but it took more losses than me. If they could keep taking more losses than me, that'd be amazing. First turn in a while, I don't have any surrounding guys to punch on though. No. It's not going to be fun. If you could just retreat a little bit, it'd be great, because this entire area is now just going to spread out. Still holding the line. Yeah, he's looking pretty likely to get captured. Okay, a bit of a bounty going on down here. Romanians routed. Yeah, they're going to be the bulk of my casualties for this one. Feel like this is no longer tenable. You have to pull these guys back as well. Ooh. Yeah, they are. They're doing the job for me. I guess the Hungarians, it's going to be a high loss week. Just what they've done to the Allies. Out. Come on, give up attacking me. I thought I was done. No such luck. Just holding. Okay, let's see what the damage was for that. $58k for their 48, but definitely taking more. Look at the difference in tanks though now I pulled them off the line. They've still lost nearly 700 tanks. The map men continue to plunge. This offences have cost them nearly 1 million men, but that's just from the that's just in total. 100,000 guns. Tanks have just been going up and down like crazy. Aircraft I haven't been able to do much about. Yeah. This year, just insane amounts of damage to both sides. Manpower war is increasing now. My armament pool is at that point now, it's slowly declining. Alright, the writing is on the wall, it's just how long can I make that wall? This is a mess, I need to sort this out. He's done for, that's 2 divisions. 20,000 men gone. But yeah, that's part of what we're playing this for, isn't it? Thanks so much for watching as always. I will see you next time. Leave me a like if you can.